Have you thought to yourself that I have never got to experience the love of God before? And do you find yourself questioning, I really wonder if Jesus really does love me? If so, let me tell you a story. So, this was several years ago, and I was on a mission trip, and part of our job was to be in, I remember it was this Napoleon ice cream colored church, and the bus broke down, everything broke down. We were not able to go out to ministry. So our ministry for the month was to just pray. And so we all took 3 hour shifts praying. And I remember getting to hang out with the friends and people on the mission trip, and I was easily able to connect with them. But when it was my time to sit down in the church, I was scrambling. I could only spend about 15 minutes in prayer, and I just really felt like I had to get out of there because I could not sit still. And so I just prayed and said, God, am I going to talk to my friends for a long period, long amounts of time? But for me to just sit here in this church and pray, I am really struggling and I can't connect with you in this moment. And the Holy Spirit just whispered back to me and said, it's because you have no idea how much I love you. And for me, that was a very profound moment. And so after that moment, I did not instantly feel the love of God. After that moment, it took me 2 years to really get to experience an encounter with God where I really got to feel his love. And so during those 2 years, whenever I would act in a way that I was trying to get attention, or act in a way that I knew I would be praised, for something, or wanting affection from, you know, things that I didn't need to want affection for, I was reminded of that moment and reminded to really just know that I was loved by Jesus. And so after 2 years on that journey, I really got to experience and have an encounter with Jesus. My encouragement to you is I hope you this year get to encounter the love of God. And if you haven't before, fight for that connection, fight for that moment, reach out to a friend, spend some time in prayer, just really fight for your connection and fight for having an encounter and experiencing the love of Jesus. Be blessed.